Okay, let's try this again, shall we? Glitches get stitches. Yeah, I'm the one that always end up with stitches, so. All right, we're gonna try this again. We should be all right. This time I did the title and all that in my main computer in the other room, and we'll see what happens there. Okay. Once again, different camera. This camera is the number 2 camera that used to be that camera. That camera used to be the main number 1 camera. All right. So we're checking out the other camera. See how that does. So uh, I think we're good. We're set. Got the paints there. Yellow, purple, red, blue, green, and white. And we're gonna do something real whatever-ish because just because. Okay, so I'm just gonna chat with you guys. Hey Karen, welcome back. Hopefully things go a little bit better. We'll see. I'll, I'll wave my hand across the thing here. It's gonna take a few seconds before I see it over here on my tablet, which is why you see me looking downward. All right. It may have did it, but I got distracted by my towel moving by itself. It's just the heat. Um, Rare for you. Yeah. You must be quite a ways away, or you're a night owl like I am. That'd be the only reason why you would be up this late. Okay. I'm up this late on the regular. Be honest with you. Ever since I was a child, I've always I don't consider it a problem, but I always stayed up late, even since I was a little boy. I was never scared of the dark. My mom used to keep the light on for me. I had to get up and shut it off. Um, I'm like, what are you doing, woman? So, all right, let's get on with it here. A little bit past me, past this board, I have another easel, and it has two slats on it, so I can hold two full-size paintings. And I got the puppy, the dog, and then I got Blackula and his wife over here. Um, I don't know where I'm gonna put Blackula. Um, I'll hang it somewhere. Lord knows it won't be sold. That was definitely a labor of love, I guess. I didn't know it lasted 4 hours. Oh, good God. I think that's the longest stream I believe I've ever done. Continuous one shot deal. I've never did a stream that long before. But that's the reason why I don't do too many human. I don't know why I'm talking to the tablet when I should be talking to the camera. I've never done a stream that long. That's why I don't do human figures very much. You know. Okay, you're a few hours back from me. All right, you're at least 2 hours back. So you're in Texas, New Mexico. You're somewhere around in that area. Because if you're in Arizona, to be in California, it'd be 3 hours back. So you're only two. So usually when it's this late, I like to just chat and slap some paint around, do something. And so that's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna look for my half-inch brush, which I can't seem to find that little fella. It's around here somewhere. But anyway, let's get to it. Um, know what? I think I'll go for I really don't want to do, I don't feel like doing red, but it looks like that might be where I'm going with this. I really don't want to, but it's all right. I'll do reddish today. I think I'll make them a little larger than what I normally do. I'll just spread them out there a little bit. Something like that. All right. We'll work something with this, okay? Whatever. All right. I'll go with a color opposite. I'll put it here in the center. Just let it be a dark blotch in here like that. All right. Something like that. Okay. Well, I'd appreciate that, Karen. Thank you. Well, Karen, the young lady talking to you, Sonia, she is relatively new to painting herself. She's being taught by the gentleman I taught. His name is Bruce. Very quiet guy. Very low key gentleman. So she's a result of paying it forwardism. Bruce has Vermont paint. Actually, Sonia can, if she's up to it, she can throw that link in there for Bruce and herself. And they come on pretty regular. Bruce is pretty much a early morning guy. He's around in between 10 and noon. And on Tuesdays, he'll pop on around 7 o'clock or something like that, 6 or 7 o'clock. He does a night showing. Sonia comes on approximately the same time, around 7 or so. And they'll hit the easel and do a little something something. I'm the abnormal one. I come on when I feel like coming on, which could be like at this time or even later or very early. It all depends how I'm feeling at that particular time. So I got a flat brush here that's seen better days. I think this flat brush is now history. This 1/2 inch, I think the 1/2 inch. This is my 1/2 inch brush that I used to use for just florals, and I used it for everything else. And I think it properly gave up the ghost. So it looks like I might have to just send it to the boneyard. It did do me well, but she's history. So I'll keep the stem though. I think I can use this. So that one is retired. I do got another 1/2 inch. Bear with me. I'll use this guy. No, it's a wedge brush. I don't want to use a wedge. All right. Now I got to hunt for the other one. And guess what? I can't see it. Therefore, it's got to be around here though. Let's see if you're over here. No, the specialty brushes are over there. All right, I guess I use this long handle one. It'll do, I guess, for now. I don't usually use ones like this, but, but I'll use it today, I guess. All right, let's dip into some. Let's get into more green here. We'll use a little green and blue. I'll just drag it out here. I use heavy body acrylic paint, Karen. It's what I prefer because it reminds me a lot of oil. I used to be an oil painter. When I oil painted, my pets at the time were babies. cat and the dog. They were only separated by 2 months at the time, and they were quite mischievous. Let's just put it that way. And so the paints I use are quite toxic, i.e., fatal. So I didn't want to poison my babies. So I had to learn acrylics, and so that's what I did. I just switched out. Now that the babies aren't babies anymore. In fact, the dog passed away a few months back. The cat is still with us, so she's all of shoot. In a couple months, she'll be 16 years old. The dog made it to 15. So in his breed, that was a blessing. He shouldn't have even been living that long. He should have died at 7 or 8, but he lived to be 15. And again, I spoiled him. He ate the best of everything, his food and mine. So, you know, and I used to think, I will be one of those tough, hard guys that, okay, my dog's gone, I'll just move on. Nope. I was a lot more damaged than I let on, because I would get up early in the morning, he's long dead, and I'm going outside walking a dog that's not there. So I kind of realized that, I thought I had him on a pattern. He had me on a pattern all those years. This other dog is a totally different animal. That dog's a weirdo. All right. I think that's fine. Very simple. That'll work, I guess. I got extra green here, and I really don't want to just waste it, so I'll put a long fella in there like this. Just like that, and just something hanging around over there. I'll make 3 of him too. Why not? I know you can barely see him, but that's okay. I might do something more with it. I might not. Who knows? All right. Yolanda? Well, how you doing? I did not know about Roderick. I mean, I know now, but boy, we're losing him, Pam. It's starting to be quite unnerving. You know, I figured that we would all kind of make it to Aunt Lily and Grandma's age, and I think about that a lot, actually. These are the relatives that took care of me and Coley when we were young, along with yourself. It's just, you know, I think about it a lot. Think about Ed too. They cross my mind a lot, because they're kind of, my little anchor. I grew up with them under those guys, Poochie and all them, Mac. Yeah, I think about it a lot. Probably a little too much, but I do. I do. They're my childhood. They're my memories, and you know. So yeah. Well, Karen, I can understand that. I always wanted to try resin, especially with my pores. In the pores I do florals on. I like the way resin dries. It looks like a plate of glass, and it's just absolutely beautiful. I really don't have any room to do that stuff. I've got varnish here in a can. There's nowhere for me to put that stuff in here. I would really need a much larger place to do all of that. And as of right now, um, actually looking for a house. And if it's big enough, I will just devote, I'll devote a room to it, you know. But as of right now, nah, no, that's a no go. And I would buy the resin and stuff, but nowhere to dry it. I would get back into my oil paintings because I got so many tubes of oil paint. So many tubes of oil paint. They're right below my feet here. I know I got at least 30 tubes, at least that many. That's just under my feet. I got another one right across the room, bag full of oil paints. I got Gamsol over here. Can't use them because I have nowhere to hang the paint. Oil paints takes a while to dry. At the least, if you put it on thin, you're looking at 10 days, you know. Yeah, but I have nowhere to hang them, so I got you. Your story is like many, many others. Yeah, I know, Yolanda. I know. It's crazy. I do think about it a lot. Most certainly do. Like I say, they are my childhood. They're my memories. You know, not a day goes by. I don't think about them. You know. All right. This is the case of the missing half-inch brush. Hmm. I know what I did with it. I said I'm gonna place that half-inch brush right here where I won't forget it. And what did I do? I forgot. I've got many more. I just don't want to open the cabinet and get them because I know I had them right here. Oh well. I'm serious. I can't find it. All right. Ah, there go one. And now it's the same wedged one. Maybe that's a message telling me to use the wedge one, you idiot. I got one here. I'll play with this one. All right, we got a half-inch. We're back into this. I'm gonna just do the leaves first while I chat with you guys. Okay, let's just get a little white. We'll put the white in here. All right. Um, why not? I'll use a little bit of glycerin today. Not really teaching anything. That's for the instruction series. Right now, I'm really just painting for me. To be honest with you. All right, you guys can see it. Everything's still smooth, son. Everything looks all right. I'll either X sign or Madonna. As long as everything's cool. You can learn it. Thank you. Oh, Sonia. You can learn this. You know how many people came across and said that I can't. And just like that little wimpy ass train, you can, you can, you can. You can definitely learn this. A lot of it is in how you hold the brush, and it's in the stroke really. So you can do this. You got to remember, I wasn't born doing this. I was a comic book artist, and then I got into watching Bob Ross. I just watched him because I was really fascinated with him because I like a white guy with an afro can paint like that, you know. And then after a while, I really started studying him because the oil painting thing was a little. I was interested in it because he made it look achievable. All right, and he also made it look misleading because it was tough at first. and a lot of it is just getting the strokes right. Now, Bob never did flowers. He never did florals. And he'd tell you, and he was he stuck with the wild, the trees and the waterfalls and the waves and stuff. So, he just pretty much stayed in that lane. But I was fascinated. And I watched a variety of floral artists. I studied Donna Dewberry's style, got her books, and videos, and watched her on YouTube. Back when she first started YouTube, she's relatively new at it. I watched her. You know, I think her daughter does it too, but her daughter is more like the pitch person now. So, but yeah, I watched and studied her. Then I studied Lowell Spears, which was under the camp of Bill Alexander and Robert, or is it Robert Warren? He's another one. That guy's a prodigy, that dude. I guess he had a health scare again, but he pulled through. Well, thank you, dear. I appreciate that, Yolanda. That's my cousin. Her birth name, Yolanda. They all went by nicknames back then, but I just remember her as Pam. But her real name is Yolanda. Yeah, her and her brothers or sisters, cousins, to which I have many, used to babysit me, and then later on my little brother, who's more like the big brother now. Dude outweighs me by 70 pounds. Big lummox. So, I'm not a salesperson either. No, I'm a horrible salesperson. Trust me, I am. Like I say, when I do this is just pure enjoyment. I'm just having some fun, you know. Yeah, because whatever else I need, I can just mix. Okay, I like to blend and mix. So, why am I not surprised? Yeah, I miss the old man too with his mean behind. Yeah, I miss him. Yeah, old pops. But I can't complain. He lived to a great old age. So, you know, yeah, I miss them all. But yep, I can. The thing with me, Karen, is I try to teach others too. Whoever want to learn it. The color mixing is fun. It's not like you take a book and study it. There's simple little rules, and then you let your curiosity take over after that. You learn your color opposites and what they do, and you build off of that. There's many ways to make green. You know, green is a secondary color, so it takes two primaries to make a secondary. Okay, so remember that. Yeah, I usually mix my own colors if I need to. Sure, if it calls for it, yeah, I'll mix them in a minute. Which is why I use such a small color palette, and I use a small color palette not for me, but it's for students, people who are learning, who don't have the experience I have. I'll use simple, straightforward colors on purpose. You're not going to see, me with a palette with 40 colors on it. I'm not going to do that to people, especially if they're trying to learn. All right. And plus, painting and buying this stuff is especially if you want the quality stuff, it's not cheap. Okay, and maybe people can't afford it. They got the will, they got the drive to do it, but if you can't afford it, so I will use primary colors, very simple colors, whatnot, and then I'll mix and blend and show them that they can do the same thing to achieve the look they're looking for without breaking the bank. You know. So usually whatever cash I get, whatever money I get, it usually goes right back into this. Either canvas, more paints, and such. You know. Now, have I ever made big sales? Yes. Yeah. So like I say, it usually goes back into this. You know. Every once in a great while, Karen. Every once in a while, I'll paint and I'll do a giveaway. I'll do like a little raffle or whatever, have people call off numbers or whatnot. And either I'll give away the painting I'm doing right now, or I'll show them a painting, some painting that I did, and I'll sell it, or I'll give it away. I'll give it away. So, and I don't. Hopefully, I don't give away like trash paintings. I give away paintings I took time on. You know, more for appreciation that people would even watch me. There's thousands of people that do this. Okay, I'll mix a little bit of red and purple, just some kind of deep color here, just to go on the shaded side of the leaves. It's just contrast. That's all. Even though I got a dark background, it's all right. Once again, it's just for contrast. And do it the same way, with the same flicks there. And you can see I'm putting dark with dark, but there's different levels or shade, values of dark, as you can see. Okay, you can still see it, even though it's dark. You can still see it, and you can still see the original green. You follow me? But that's what I'm talking about. And acrylic paint, once it dries darker anyway, because it's through evaporation. All right, because it's water-based stuff, water-based paint. Like I say, I'm doing this for fun, for relaxation. All right, and the fact that I'm an insomniac, that helps. The glycerin, the vegetable glycerin. Let's talk about that for a second. Since I work with acrylic paint, and if you ever watch Bob Ross, he talk about magic clear, magic white, magic black, whatever. That stuff has the consistency of syrup. Vegetable glycerin, same way. It's just I use it as a acrylic version of liquid white, liquid clear, because you can put paint in it. Okay, you can put paint. You can put it on the surface like I did. You can put paint, mix it in with the paint like I'm doing right now. Okay, many ways you can do that. I really don't have to put it right there because it's already dark. I really don't need it. So, as I'm looking, I don't need it. I can get rid of it. Glycerin and water make horrible bedfellows. Water will wipe this stuff away like a hot knife through butter. So if your glycerin is a little thick and you're a little intimidated by it, you can always water it down. It doesn't take much. And as far as using vegetable glycerin, like that old hair commercial, just a little dab will do you. They're not lying. You only need a little bit, okay? Just a little bit. I've done the leaves. I know I've got these fellas here. I can tease. I'll tease a little bit. I'll take some yellow. I'll put it right around here. I'll take a little bit of white. We'll put it right here. Just a little bit. We'll mix it both together like that. We'll just half load the brush. No big deal. We'll come here, and I'll go from here. I'll turn the brush around. I'll just come here, something like All right, now I'll come here, add a little bit of love here. Like that. All right, so you get to see a little something, something there. I'll come around this little hump here, add a quick little line. That's about all you're getting out of there. That's all you're getting from me. All right, be happy with that. So we're gonna get that. How's the video, Sonia? We good? Because once I start rambling and Peyton, are we all right? I'm gonna tell you a secret about that, Karen. Nah, let me tell you something about those good quality brushes. All right, I've got brushes here right now. All right, I've got brushes here that are almost $40 a piece. How often have you seen me use these there, Sonia? Let me tell you about those brushes. Oil and acrylic. I use those good quality, expensive brushes, and you know what they do for me? They leave hairs all over my board. They fall apart, they splay apart. Even when you supposed to take good care of them. I've got brushes that I'll get brushes at Walmart. The thing is, okay, a good quality brush, if it holds up, awesome. But then you're scared to use it because it costs you a grip. And if you're an artist that makes a pretty good salary and it comes in regularly, all right, yeah, go ahead and get your quality brushes. But if not, you get your quality brush. Maybe it doesn't perform like you want it to or whatever. Give it time. You have to kind of work them in. But sometimes they don't hold up at all. So I don't take much stock in that. I just practice with what I had. I just practice, And so at this stage, and as I move forward, it doesn't really matter what type of brush I use, synthetic or natural. As long as it holds its shape, it gives me the bounce that I need to do what I do. Yeah, I'm good. Either I get it at the art store or I'll just go get it at the Dollar Tree or whatever. As long as it holds its shape and gives me what I need, I'm happy as a clam. It's all good. So the only brushes I use really for shading, believe it or not, go to Walmart, one of these. If you notice a few, well, you'll see it. And you'll probably see it in my past videos if you look at them. But my brushes tend to have tape on them, see? I use them so much and I'm not really very pleasant with them. The glue comes apart. So yeah, I beat them down pretty good, you know. I do. Okay, let's move on with Mr. Flower here since I've done the leaves. But yeah, I've had these brushes for quite some time. This is synthetic little mop brush, but it's your little eyebrow brush, the ladies use. Here's another one. All right, I've got a bunch of them. One of these. If you buy these at an art store, all right, you're looking at 20 something bucks, $17. You get a package of 6 for $5. Don't do that to yourself. Natural and synthetic hair. Okay, don't do that to yourself. All right, you'll just Hey, I like fried clams too. At one point in time I did. Well, God bless you, Karen. Some of them are pretty long. If you watch that one I did for the human figure, pack a lunch and a dinner for the next day. That one was long. But I answer a lot of questions. The instruction videos are going to be very long, but they're really for people who want to learn, be more in depth with it. and all that good stuff. Oh, guys, if don't forget, I know there's like 13 of you guys in here watching me ramble, but hit that like button. What it does is the algorithm picks it up, and they can't do nothing but to put it out there more, and so more people discover who I is and see what I'm doing. If they like it, cool. If they don't, they can move on. But at least it puts it out there. All right. Okay. Let's get with this guy. I already know pretty much where it's gonna go, where it's gonna lead to. Now, I'll talk to you about this. Red flowers. Red flowers is a totally different color scheme. Don't, if you can, don't add pure white to a red flower because it's going to turn into a carnation, especially if you want it just to be red. Okay, if you want a carnation, then go for it because it's just going to turn pink. What you use for a red flower is yellow, orange. You use those for highlights, but never white. Not for shading or anything like that or highlighting. All right, because your red flower won't become red anymore. They're gonna see, people will see it as another color, but not red. All right, okie dokie. So let's get to getting with this guy. Let's get some. We get some yellow. We'll put the yellow over here, as we did before. Now, when you use yellow, don't use too much red. All right, a little dot of red and a whole lot of yellow. All right. It also depends on what type of red you have too. All right. So we get this kind of orangey stuff happening there, like that. All right. Get a little more red there. I still want it in the red family, so we'll use a little bit of this. Now, yellow is semi-transparent, so it kind of needs a little bit of boost for it to show on red or any color really. And that's when you would use a little bit of titanium white, and I'll show you that in a few minutes when I get done rambling. All right, a little touch of glycerin. I'll just put it right in the paint, just like that. The glycerin helps you with blending, and it helps prolong the time of acrylic paint because acrylic paint dries like that. All right. So, with that said, like I said, I already know where I'm going with this. The outer bowl, rather, is here. Okay, right here, and then I'll just kind of fade it away around the corner there. All right, it's dark on the hair. There'll be another layer of the bottom petals or whatnot, but it's pretty much right around in here. Like I say, I'll just lightly fade it away from around the corner. It kind of curves around in here. All right, that's the bowl of the rose. All right, okay. So you have petals. Let's pop it down right there for a second. You can have petals down below. You'll have some petals in between. Then you got the petals that will cover the bowl. Then you got the ones coming out and around. All right, in a circular fashion. Okay. There. There's a reason why I put that dot there. Let's think all roads lead to Rome. All right. What does that mean necessarily? Well, let's take a look at your leaves. Even though I didn't put the dot there, it's just subconscious. But look at the dots. Look, they all go toward the lines, rather. The lines. They all aim toward that dot. Your petal will be pretty much the same way. All right. Okay. Now, as I'm talking to you, the paint's drying and it's getting a little deeper, a little darker. All right. Okay. I'm just thinking here. Let's deal. I guess I can deal with the bottom, guys. So let's go here with the red. A little more red. I'll dip it into the orangey color here. It's all right. Actually, I can go a little deeper because these guys are underneath a wee bit. I'll get a little purple. Pop it in there. All right, like that. So this is all that color mixing your tom you were talking about. All right. it has to be lighter than what you see here. So I'm really judging it. I'm looking at it as I'm doing it and talking to you guys. So yeah, I'll slap a little yellow in there. Okay, let's give this a shot. We'll do a petal here. I'll just come here and put on the inside. I like the way that looks. This just is not flowing off my brush enough. It's getting tacky. Okay. Now, the more glycerin you put on this, the more transparent your paint will become. So watch out with that. I'll turn it in there like this. All right, that's one dark one there. I'll come by. I'll curve one in like this, just like that. We got yeah, we can have one come out that way. We can have one come right over the leaves. All right. And once again, I'm just blocking these guys in like that. And we got one over here. We'll have them turn and go that way, like that. It's faded right into that dark area. All right. These fellows are down below. That means we're going to have other ones on top of this. So put them at a certain size also. All right. Like I say, I'm just messing around. I'm playing around and having a little fun. We'll come this way. Now, how do I get these petals to look like this? I'm overlapping these guys also. As I'm talking to you and I'm looking at it, I'm overlapping. That's how you can get a round petal from a square brush. All right, you just overlap in turn. Once again, it takes practice. Did you say you use glycerin in the paint? Yes, I do. In the paint, yes. Yeah, vegetable glycerin. This stuff, look at that. All right, this has been around for a while too. This is like a gallon of it. I've had it for years, and this is how much I got left. But this is years of using this. Okay, playing guru. Yep. Okay. Yep. But that's what I use. Okay, since we're messing with this, and they're the darker ones, so we're gonna go a little lighter, brighter, a little more red. So we're gonna do the leaves, the petals rather, on top. I'll get a touch of white in there. Okay, now see what happens? See how it turns pink on you? Get that yellow. Return it. See? Bring it back. But now you see the color difference. Follow me? You're looking right at it. Okay. Pull the brush towards you. All right. You need a nice sharp, there, nice sharp edge. Look at that. See? All right. Like that. Nice clean, sharp edge. We'll get some petals that come past this leaf here. So let's say I want one. We'll do one differently. We'll come over here. I'll have it cover. We'll come like this. Let me make this make sense. I want it to come. Well, we'll do it this way. I feel like being different. We'll just come here and we'll have it come like that. Then we'll have it come out like this. All right. Now this doesn't make no sense to you yet. It will. It will. That's just an oddity right there. It's just flipped up. And I'll turn it in this way. Like that. All right. That's a weird one. And you'll see. Let's put a petal. We'll give it a little push and we'll just put a petal in here. Push. Right over the other one. Push. All right. And come out here. Push it out there like that. All right. Now I'm pushing the brush because it gives me that little rim of color there. So you know there's a separation there. You got me? Sure you do. The cat laid on my coat. All right, something like that. Okay, we'll let that tack up a little bit. So we're gonna move. We're gonna move on. Let's get some more of this, and we're gonna put one. They're gonna get brighter after a while once we get like around in that area. Let's get another one. Oh, right here. Come on around here, and in here like this. Curve it right in that dark area, like that. All right, so we've got another one there. You're not going to see it too well because of the glare of the light. Unless I turn the light downward. If I bring it downward, maybe a little bit. I don't think that's the one. That's not the one doing it. It's the one up above. So let me turn that light down. If it gets too dark, let me know. I'll just turn it down a little bit, like that. All right. Okay. So you got one here. You got one here. They're going to start getting a little lighter. So that's just more yellow. All right. And just pull it towards me. Let's get one like this oddball. We're going to get an oddball right about here. And we'll have them come this way and fade out like that. So we got another oddball right there. And since I got an oddball there, it's trying to get some light, we'll tease this one with a little bit of a light on that side. Just like that. So we'll lighten him up a little bit. Put him around there. We'll probably give him a little love in here because it is the light side. So it's the lit side. We'll give him a little bit of glow in there. Like that. We'll make him disappear around there. All right. Okay. Let's just take what we have here. This fella here, we'll have him, we'll give him a slight push and we'll come that way. Slight push, come that way. Slight push, come that way. Slight push. Get some more yellow. Just beef it up a little bit. I don't want to overdo it. Get a little line going there. All right. So now we have a petal that's turned upward. We're going to do the same thing with that guy. I'm going to get a little touch of white. It's still the lit up side. So we're just going to come here, little push, and we're going to go this way. Let's aim the brush differently. Give him a little peak there. We're going to come straight down. Right here. All in there. Couple them and bring them this way. Just like that. Okay. All right. So you got two that I kind of cupped looking over there. All right. And a little brighter than the other ones. Okay. I kind of like the way that looks. So we'll just come here. Right at the edge here. And we'll kind of put some glowy stuff over there. We'll come this way. Actually, let's make another petal. We'll just have another petal on top of that petal like that. All right. And you can always switch up and change up on the drop of a hat. It's all right. We'll come here. We'll add some of that brightness right here. Just a little bit. Well, thank you, Karen. That's very sweet of you. I don't ask, you know, by rights I could, but I don't. If it's in your heart to do so, cool. I appreciate it. But thank you very much. Okay, we got that going, that going, that going. We got the guys on the bottom. Leave them alone. Don't touch them. Let's go here. I don't want to neglect my friends over here in the middle. Just more yellow. I really don't want to put that red over there. I'll get some orange. I'll put the orange in there with it. Okay, this fell in the inside. We can go different ways with this, and I think I will. Let's go out here. I'll give it a little push, a little bit bigger, and then get smaller again, just like that. So now we got a folded, petal there, just like that. All right. So you got two cups going inside. you got these fellas. Got this one over here, a little bit lighter. All right, so we got that going on. Let's move to the ones on the outside. Okay. Oh, you see all the strokes are going toward that dot. See, all of them, even the ones on the bottom, they're still going towards the dot here. All right. All right. Well, thank you. I appreciate it. Oh yeah, all that's on my about page. It's even on my it's on my header on the bottom on the lower right hand side. I think it's the PayPal, Cash App, and there's something else over there. But yeah, it's like it's a small square on the corner. But like I say, I don't ask or whatever. Okay, so we got these light guys here. Cool. We're gonna play around with some of the darker red-ish colors all in this area here. Okay. Um, what I can do is go into this purple. Now the purple's in the red family, and we add a little bit of red into the purple, just like this. And we're gonna do the darker leaves in the back. We're just gonna use this stuff, this reddish purple. I don't want to use water. I'll just use a little bit of glycerin, just a little bit. Okay. These are the fellas all in the back looking crazy back here. All right. So we'll put some way back here in the back like this. We'll shape them and we'll bring some out here like this. We'll come here, bring it in there, just like so. I know it doesn't make much sense now, but it will. I need to get a little more purple in there. All right. The purple, a darker, deeper color sets things back. It doesn't bring it forward. Okay. So on purpose, I'll put them back there like this. Got one back here. We'll bring that in there. Just bring that out there. We got some back here. Right now, it's just there. Just stuff back there. I want it to be fairly dark. So when I do put the red in there, it gives it contrast. Even though it's a deep red, this purple is just a wee bit deeper. We'll put some back here like this. Okay. We'll have, they're pretty tall, so I'll really fill them out back there. All right. Even though you can barely see it, they're hanging out back here. I can light them up a little bit. I don't want to, but just a little touch of white. And maybe here. Like that. So I'll give it a little bit of love. Only a little bit though. These are very unruly stepchildren. So you gotta handle these guys with care. We'll, we'll do a little one right in here like that. We'll come around like this. We'll have one hanging out like that. We'll get a small one in there like this. We'll come around here, flip the other way like that, and come with the side of the brush. We'll pop one in here that way. All right, it's just a little variation. We're just having a little fun. All right, so we got that purple stuff over there. Okay, enough of that. I make it look so easy because I practice like an Egyptian slave. I just practice. I took watercolor and typewriter paper, and all I did were just leaf strokes. pages and pages and pages and pages of these strokes because I was so fascinated by Gary Jenkins and his wife and how they did them, because I couldn't imagine that they would do roses and flowers and things that they did with wet on wet style of painting, like the Afro guy there. Yeah, this is the guy that used to do the roses and stuff for like Hallmark and all the card companies and stuff. He's in his 80s, still very much alive, him and his wife, still active. He's painting for like a big gallery now, big gallery that brings in a nice chunk of change. And he still holds semi-private classes and the whole 9 yards. So, I mean, he's been doing it for over 50 years. And I talk to him. I call him. I'm friends with him. I talk to him often, and we get up and we're just chatting. He has me cracking up. You know, he's very, very opinionated, very vocal. He is. I guess you can be, you know, when you're in your 80s, you can do that. I guess, you know, and he's good at it. I hand it to him. Oh, I use the other colors. I use Rose Madder. There you are. I ran out of Rose Madder. All right. I'll use a little bit of that. Now, what I don't use when I'm done with this painting, which won't take long. It won't take long, Sonia. Now that I've used the purple, I got something for contrast for this red now. And the red's not really mixed in. This was mixed in with other colors. This is not. Now the red will stand out. Follow me. Okay, we'll come here. Yeah, we'll come here. I'll shape it like this. Pull, red. Shape another one. Boom. And the reason why I can get away with this is that I'm overlapping as I'm doing this. All right. But there go one. All right. This is just pure red. Rose madder right out of the tube. All right. I'm gonna probably put a fold in that petal. Why not? We're gonna come here. Here. Let's be different. I'll show it to you right now. We're gonna come out here like that, and then come right in, just like this. All right. Now, you gotta add the sound effects, because if you don't add the sound effects, it doesn't work. All right. This one's cupped and curled. All right. So this one's coming like, well, look at the shape of my hand. It's coming like that. It's coming at an angle. All right. Okay. We're gonna get a touch of yellow. All right. Lighten it up. Be careful with the white. Remember, anything with yellow, it needs some help. All right. We're gonna come here. I'll have it come out like that. Come right down there. Come right down. And give it that curve. You gotta curve it. The more goes towards the outside, the more of a curve it's gonna get. I like that. That turns into an outside petal right there. I'll just give a slight push. Push some color out there like that. And thin it right out. I still need a, where my color there, I took it away. There. All right. So you got, it's curved and then it flipped around on us. All right. Since I got, I don't have enough, I need some more of that. A little touch of white. Small touch. All right, that'll work. So we've got this nice little peach color thing going on. We're gonna get a right up in here, a little touch, and then it goes back down again. Here we got another little fold in there. Now we got two of them. All right. I like doing that because it saves me the time from doing the other ones. This is the light side. So let's come here and we'll pop those goes in there, some light stuff right in there. All right. Okay, that's cool. That'll work. All right, let's go back into our red. Let's go back in here. More red. Pull the brush. It's a 1/2 inch brush. Pull it towards you. Your brushes have to have a very thin. Here. See how it holds that nice thin edge? That's what you need. All right. Okay. Let's go. I'll show it to you this way. See that little arrow I just did right there? See, you got one there. It goes in that direction. All roads lead to Rome. Okay. All right. So let's cover up that arrow. A little higher. Come a little higher. It's like that. Go in that direction. We'll put one here. And one there. Remember, you gotta make them sound effects. Like that. All right. X Sonia. Sound effects. Does wonders. A little rub paint. Come in here. Okay. Comes in like that. We'll do some inside stuff. Come in here. Come in here. Some inside things in here like that. All right. Let's get a little touch of yellow. You gotta beef up the yellow with white. All right. I got red on the brush. It's okay. This brand of paint that I'm using, the Chalkola, it has glycerin in it. So it's got this greasy kind of feel. You have to kind of work with it. And you get to know what it does and know what it can and cannot do, and you work with that. Okay. And we're going to come over here on the side, add some this way. Like that. Now you got a whole bunch of them in there. Let's come here. Well, let's wait. Let's wait for a second. Let's come here and get a separation. Okay. Like that. And we'll probably just put one up here. I'll just press it. I don't see that. Give me some more. I don't see the little edge there. I just discovered I can make a fold right here. Yeah, I can do that. Let's get some yellow. We'll put it right here. A little touch of white. A little more white there. Okay. I just realized I got a fold in the petal there. Do I really want it like that? No. Well, I do and I don't. I don't want it that white. But we just got a nice little fold right there. All right, this cleaning brush. I want to make that a little more red. So we're going to get rid of the paint on my brush. In case I ran into something like that, I'll just get some more red. And I can just go over it. I'll keep the stuff on the top, but I still want a little more on the red side. We'll have it follow all the way down like that. Okay. And we'll get some more red. And we'll put some love right about here. Just like that. I like that, so let's abolish that and just bring that back like that. And we'll have it come down in front of the other one. It's all right. You got a whole bunch of stuff happening up there. Bet you didn't think it'd turn out like that, did you? All right. Let's get something in the front of everything. Let's give it more yellow. Let's give this a shot. We're going to come here. Come out this way. Come up. Let's curve it around. Now, in case it doesn't work out like that, because I don't have enough paint, but we'll straighten that out right now. There. See, you can always come back and take control of things, just like that. Don't panic. Hashtag don't panic. All right. Let's get some yellow. Try my best. Right in here. I'm gonna make that a little bit brighter. Come here. Make it brighter. You keep the edge and you get rid of everything else. All right. I can have that come to a point like that. We can make it come to a point there too. There you go. Okay. Let's take some more yellow. Now I can get away with this with the yellow because we've got a nice little base of yellowish color. So it's just gonna fill out right on top of what we have, and their colors are very similar. So it just pops out more, as you can see. All right. Like that. Even though we got these weird combos going on here, looking crazy, you're going to still associate this as a red flower because every color that's in here is related to each other. You follow what I'm saying? I'm sure you do. I'm sure you do. All right. Bring some of that into the red also. Now you see me looking up above is because I got a 45-inch monitor that I'm staring at. As weird as it sounds, it looks like somebody else is painting it. So I'm getting a different perspective on what I'm painting my own self when I look at it. That's why when you think I'm looking at this, I'm looking at the monitor right above it. Okay. So, how you doing? Good afternoon. Yeah. How you doing, my man? Karen, meet Ian Harris. An excellent artist from the land down under. He's from Perth, Australia. He is a wealth of knowledge and humor. So, okay, talk about a time jump. And when he says afternoon, he's probably yeah, it's almost mid afternoon for him. It should be a little past 3 p.m. Sunday for him. I believe it's Sunday for him now. Yeah, I believe it's Sunday for him. I think he's a day ahead. So might be Monday afternoon for him. So, yep. When I'm on this late, yeah, he'll pop in. Cause like I said, it's like midday for him out there. So, oh, thank you, Pam. Okay, we are like 98% done with this thing. Because I've done everything else. We've got colors that are related to each other in the flower itself. Okay, I mean, we've got yellow, we've made orange, we've got purple, we've got purple red, we've got orange red, all in here. All right, so we got all this warmth surrounded by cool. Okay, which is the attractiveness of this color combo. All right, you got all this cool in the background. You got the cool greens here, blue greens in here. Okay, then you got the background, got the purples and the greens and the blues all surrounding it. So it's cool. Fireball right in the middle. Okay, so that's one of the appeals to something like this. Now, I can pretty much end it just like this. I could. I mean, could I be extra and put water droplets on it and all that hoopla? Yeah, I could. Will I? I doubt it. I highly doubt it. But I will show you this one trick that I love to do. I'll do it with a script liner. I love doing this part. This is the fun part. Let's I guess we'll do red. All right. I really don't want to do red, but we'll do red. Let's take some red. We'll put it right here with the rest of the red. Maybe with a little touch of yellow in there. All right, and we're gonna take this whole. This is a script line that's pretty thin anyway. All right, so it's all caked up with red. All right, okay. Let's get maybe a little water here. Get some green right on the tip of this thing. That's not enough. Get in there, chicken. Okay. Don't know if this green is bright enough, but we're gonna find out right now. Let's go right around in here. Right about here. We'll take the green. It's not bright enough. So what we'll do is we'll add a little bit of white. We're gonna mix this right. Even though I got all that red on there, we're gonna mix that green and white together. Just to brighten it up a little bit. Just like this. Alright. We'll just brighten it. And get a little touch of water, we'll loosen it up there. Brighten that green up. Alright. Take two. We're gonna come over here with this lighter green. There we go. So now you can see it. Right here. Keep going down, keep going down, keep going down, then you just press, boom, just like that. And there, you got a nice little bud right there. Isn't that cool? Gary Jenkins showed this. I fell in love with it immediately. I'm like, no way. Yep. I called and told him, yeah, you should have never showed that trick. He started to laugh. Yeah, it's just the simple things. We'll get one right here, and we'll end it right there. It's like that. Get another bud there. All right. Get a little more green. We'll put it right here. Get a little more white. That red's harder to kill than a roach. So that red is still hanging around. Okay. Right on the tip of the brush. Oh, we'll have one we'll have one sneaking out here. Right here. We'll have it. We'll have it loop around like that. And we'll have it kind of turn this way, just like that. Just press. And there you go, you got another one. All right. Just like so. All right. 1, 2, 3. I got enough of that lighter color. We're gonna join that a little bit better up here. Like that. All right. All right. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Yep. 3 afternoon Sunday. Yep. I figured. 8 a.m. Where are you at, Aurora? 8 in the morning. Where are you at? Thank you, Lupe. Roach red. Roach red. Keep giving me ideas. I'll show you guys. If I do one, I gotta do 3. Let's see here. If I do 1, I gotta do 3. I don't want to do 3. Okay. Here, look here. Actually, because it's a different camera. It's a different camera. I can zoom in. Whoa. I think this is automatic focus, so it's just gonna focus in anyway. So it don't matter. All right, automatic focus, no big deal. Here we go, right here. Right here. I'll put a big one there. That's like that. Now I'm gonna wipe off my brush. Okay, I'm going to destroy the inside of this line, get it as thin as possible. Now, if titanium white leaves a chalky film, you need that. All right, you're going to have that work for you. Very carefully destroy the inside line and bring all that the white pasty film inside. All right, if you can. La 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 la. Something like that. All right. Alrighty then. Let's get some red of some sort. Sometimes a nice deeper red, whatever. You're gonna come here, you're gonna do the bottom, right? In here. Like that. Okay. probably a deeper red than that. So let's put a little bit of blue in there. A little deeper than that. That's better. Much better. Just like that. All right. Okay. Go back in. You're going to get a little dot of white. And we'll just kind of plant it over here on this side. A little dot of something right there. That's all. Just like that. All right. Okay. You got one oversized bubble. Yeah, put one right here, right across that vein, right there, like that. All right. You guys can't see that. Let me pull back a bit. There it is. See it? Right there. That guy. Now, you just can't get away and do one of these. You gotta preferably an odd number. So you're aiming for one. You're gonna end up doing at least 3 of them. Okay. There. Let's go back into that darker color. Well, actually, it's almost, no, this purple will be fine. You might not even see it, and it's okay. Just like so. Clean off your script liner. Yeah, we're going back to that little dot again. Nice bright dot right about there. All right. All right, you got 2 there. All right, we need one more. All right, this one here can be a little brighter. Just like that. Okay, so I got one on a petal. I got one on a leaf. All right, here. We have one just kind of hanging around right up around here. Just like that. A little bubble like there. All right. All right, so he's just hanging out. He's hanging out. And you get the ones in the inside. All right. Bring some of that residual white into it. Just like that. Some discoloration there. Like so. All right. You have to add a shadow there. All right. All right. I'm just showing you these because, well, because. Yeah, nice little dot right around in there somewhere. Okay. All right, we're good. We're good with that. We're good. We're cool. All right. That's it. Pack away the glycerin. So let me chat with you guys for a second while I pack all this away. Like I say, I'm not tired. I was up. My mind was thinking about a few things. Oh, we'll put this right back here. I got this really cool gold pen that I barely ever use. So I'll just put it right here. Signature. 23 and 2. Just like that. Let's pull this guy. Oh, let's get rid of this. You guys don't need to see that. All right. We'll pull back a bit. Probably a little bit more. All right. You're not going to see my face. We're going to go to the, because you guys think this painting is this narrow. It's not. All right. There you go. That's the actual size. All right. Okay. While I'm thinking about it. All right. This is something I actually learned from Ian. It's not back far enough. Hold on. That should do, technically. Usually I just peel the tape off, but here is what it would look like in a black frame. All right. Usually when Ian is done with his painting, he'll show you what it would look like in a frame, which will, it does give a different look. Okay, but that's what it looks like in a black frame. All right. Okay, then I have a thicker brown frame here. This is what it would look like in a thicker brown frame. Well, so it's really your choice. All right. But that's what it would look like in a brown frame. More or less. So it's really your choice of what frame you would prefer. It was a good idea of that he did that. It's pretty neat. When he does his artwork and he's done, he'll throw the frame in front of it. All right, now me personally, this is just me, but I prefer taping my edges. Now glycerin does not dry very well on tape because tape is not porous. All right. And I do peel, I pull, and I peel in the opposite direction because when acrylic dries, there's a film that develops from the tape to the paper. You don't want to peel this stuff off and peel inside because you're going to take some of your painting with it. So if you must, you pull a little bit and you go in the opposite direction of where you're pulling. So you don't pull and go upward, you pull and go downward. Because if it tears, it's going to tear away from the art, not into the art. I've learned that the hard way on a live stream. Yeah, spent all that time doing it and I destroyed it. There. All right. Now, if you're wondering about these little marks here, it's just where to place my art, no matter what size. So it's perfectly aligned with the camera, and I'm not really too much in the way. But that's what it looks like with oh yeah. Well, thank you, Karen. Fatima, thank you very much. But yeah, Karen, I'm not usually on this late. No, I'm not. Um, I don't know. I mean, it depends. Usually, just click on the all button, okay, and my notification will pop up. All right, but it all depends on what subject I'm doing. Because right now I'm doing a bunch of instruction series, which are extremely long-winded, very detailed, explaining type of videos. I slow it down, and I do stuff that I don't normally do. I can show you two examples because I know that you're relatively new. Okay. Oh, let me see. Do I got anything in here? No, I don't want to show those. But I can show you. Well, I'm gonna have to pull back a little bit. This is the one good thing about the camera. There. Well, and besides it pulling back to like 500 miles an hour, because I can't set the speed on that. Okay, this is done. You guys got it. Look at it. I think this is like automatic focus, so it's all in focus all the time. So I don't have to worry about that. But let's peel the tape off. Now this is on watercolor paper. It's glycerin, so it's still wet. So I have to let this sit around and ferment and harden. I just gotta find a place to put it back here. Oh, get in there. Thank God for long arms. Okay, this little guy. I'll show Karen this one. All right, this guy. It did not turn out to be a commission, but it ended up being a commission of sorts. All right, this little fellow. When I was writing down on a post on Facebook, people to just give me ideas on what to paint. I'll do a new series and I'll break everything down. I'll slow it down and I'll explain it. And I will put it on canvas and not on watercolor paper. So this is 16 by 20. All right. This little guy, Cupid. This poor unfortunate little fella, he's 15. It is a he. But he has bone cancer, so he might not live the rest of the month. So, but I did not know any of that when I decided to paint the dog. And plus, people haven't seen me do an animal portrait, at least not online, and because I got a whole new crop of people that are watching me, so they've never seen me do anything like this. They see me do the general, general stuff, and a lot of the florals. And so I oh no, Lupe. Oh no, 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 no. Oh, okay, Karen. But yeah, but I did this, everything, and she loved it and whatnot. So her best, well, I can't say because the friend will look at my video, but yeah, she, yeah, she might look at it, but yeah, she's gonna give it to her as a surprise. So, but I might surprise her because when I do send it, because I think she's gonna try to look for a frame for it. But I think when I send it, I'll probably end up framing it myself and just send it. So, but anyway, yeah, that's Cupid. Okay, and Cupid is extremely spoiled, extremely well groomed, and from the videos I've seen, he is extremely well behaved. He's definitely a party dog because they're all together. Then I go from one extreme to this. Okay, all right, this one here has been varnished, as you can see by the shine. All right, yeah. So I draw evil black vampire couples. This one was done tonight or earlier today. Okay. Uh, maybe we can kill this light and take care of the glare a little bit. But when I do that, it doesn't show up as sharp. So I'll bring it back. Shows up a little bit better like that. But and there, I'll just hold it like that. It kills the glare. Take the glare away. All right. So okay, Count Chocula here in his bride. I did. It's a two-part series because I did it in chalk pencil as figure drawing lesson for male and female anatomy. All right, and that was the day before yesterday, and then earlier today, Saturday rather, I finished it off. So it went from chalk drawing to this. Okay, now when I turned on the camera, the mist, the background was already there. All right, the background was already there. The figures weren't, and the castle wasn't. The castle was sketched out, but it wasn't there. So when I started it, did the castle. Then I sketched in the figures. Okay. So the whole kit and caboodle is on video, and it's part of the instruction series. This one here undoubtedly is the longest video I've done because this one by itself was 4 hours long. But I also stop and I explain things and color theory and blah 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 while I was doing this. So, but yeah, this is the finished product. All right. Okay, let's put Count Chocula back there. But it's also 16 by 20. Like I said, when I do the instruction series, I won't do them on watercolor paper. I will do them on there. Oh, Count Chocolate's done. He's dried, so I can put my other painting in front of Count Chocolate. It won't be in the way. There. All right. There. Okay, let's bring what camera is this? I think this is camera one. Let's see. Yeah. All right. Okay. Here I be. All right. For most of my painting career, I didn't use photos. I can use photos. And every once in a while I do use photo reference, yeah. But if I do photo reference, feel like a landscape or something, I'll change it, all right, to make it my own. Unless I am requested to do a specific scene, then I'll be true to that. I have to paint eventually K2, the mountain. So, excuse me, I have to paint K2. So I have to be true to K2. So I will do that. What's the other thing I gotta do? Oh, I've been requested by the lady of the house. She likes the what is his name? I can't pronounce his first name. Del Toro. Something Del Toro. The fellow who played the Wolfman. She wants a painting of the Wolfman. Do you know how much hair is on that thing's face? Dang. The Wolfman. I'll do it too. Yeah, I'll do it. And of course, when she requests that I do it, of course it goes to her. Good Lord, the Wolfman. But I gotta do it. I'll do it. Complete with his yellow eyes and everything. So let's just say I'll be putting those comb brushes to use. So, but yeah, I did the flower just as a relaxation, just to unwind a little bit, and you know. So what else I got? I mean, I got sunrise on the farm, reflections with stones and shallow water. I've got a few of these to do, so I have quite a collection of paintings, and they're all going to be on probably 16 by 20. All right. So I don't usually show my face this close either. But it's late at night. I'm chilling. I'm not on any specific deadline or anything. So yeah, Karen, trust me, you are zero trouble. Isn't that right, Sonia? If you're still here, it's kind of late now. Sonia might be knocked out. I mean, hell, it's 2:30 in the morning. Okay. Usually when I'm on this late, when I was on Facebook and I was on this late, I was speaking to people from Dubai, all over Africa. They were all over the place. Speaking to me, I had a few people from Hawaii. So yeah, no problem, Lupe. And a good night morning to you too. Yeah, I'm about to sign off. So, but yeah, you're amongst some great people, Karen. No problem, Fatima. No, you're fine, Karen. Ask whatever questions you want to ask. Whenever the bell pops on, you know, come in and say hey. Like I say, I'm I'm on it. It can be anytime, really. I will more than likely be on tomorrow while it's daylight. Usually my buddy Bruce or Sonia will pop on. Somebody will pop on, and I'll be there watching them. Okay. I think my buddy Mike will be on tomorrow at. He usually here on the East Coast, my time. He's usually on at 2 in the afternoon, which is 11 o'clock where he is. So, but usually we're all YouTubers, so You click the bell, his notification pops up, and if I'm not doing anything, I'll put them on the big screen, and I'll just watch them, and I'll text on the phone and say, hey, and we joke around and whatnot. I hang around with a very lively group of artists, and we just have a good time, be silly, talk nonsense, and enjoy each other's work. That's what it's all about, just to have a good time, break away from the daily mess that's happening around our own bubbles. So, all right, everybody, you guys have a good night. Be easy. Put this back on what I usually put it back on. We'll try camera 4 like that. All right, you guys get to see the back of my head. Where is my outro? There it is. You guys take care. See ya. Appreciate you. Bye-bye.